Hey YouTube. Well, today is it 7 days? The 57. Okay, so I think it's 14 days. I had my surgery on the 15th, which was last Monday. And this week I have had 3 appointments to verify if it's working, how it's working, and is it reading, and is it readable. First time I ever had staples. Don't get them. Don't do it. It hurts it hurted enough to make my eyes water. Let's say that. It hurt enough to make my eyes water. But it wasn't very pleasant. And it's not very pleasant as far as moving around. And then they don't want you to move around no kind of way. You got to figure out how to move to not hurt yourself. Ooh. That chapstick it didn't melt good. Excuse me, y'all. But I'm feeling good. I've been up and about. I went and saw, what was that doggone movie? Wicked 2 with my mom and my oldest son. It was so much singing, it was getting on my last nerve. The very last nerve. But it was okay. I mean, yeah. Other than the singing, it was okay. But everything's going well. I'm feeling good. I'm tired. A lot of that is because I've had to use muscles I haven't used in a long time, I think. Or at least it feels that way. But things are well. It's going well. I posted a picture of what my pacemaker looks like. Y'all, it is like this doggone big, this wide, and it weighs as much as a can of soda. Yeah. I don't feel it the way I thought I would feel it. Matter of fact, I don't think I've felt it, to be honest. I didn't feel any weight. I didn't feel any difference, despite how big it was. And it's probably about this thick, about an inch thick. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know every time I start a video, for whatever reason, I get heartburn. But things are going well. I just learned some things about, since I'm allergic to artificial magnesium and potassium. Yes, one of those weirdos. Slightest little thing I'm allergic. I kid you not. Now I've learned that I have to eat certain foods, which again is raising my my food bill, because none of that stuff is cheap. Because to eat well, I just don't get it. It seems like to eat well would be cheaper than it would be to just eat easy. Because even if you're eating easy, it's not necessarily eating bad. It's just more accommodating. So spinach is already like a regular thing. Salads are already a regular thing. I've already kind of incorporated those. And I made sure that a good protein diet, which I'm already on, I just have to add more fruit and I have to eat cantaloupe, more watermelon, more bananas, more, what was the other fruit? And more berries, because of the antioxidant and the magnesium and the potassium. There's something else. Oh, and more nuts. I need to incorporate more nuts in my diet so that my magnesium can stay where it needs to be and my potassium to stay where it needs to be. So on the day of my surgery, my potassium was like 1 point something, and it's supposed to be like 4.5 for it to be normal. So I had to have a drip. So for 4 hours, I was getting magnesium and potassium in a little cocktail that they made me. And I ended up needing more potassium than magnesium. So with magnesium, I needed 5 bags. I don't know how many milliliters. Milliliters. I don't remember how many milliliters it was, but I needed like 5 bags of those, and I needed only 3 bags of the magnesium. But they gave me 4 anyway, just to make sure. So, as you can see, I'm still here. I bypassed them shocking me, but y'all, I felt like I had been in a fight and I lost, and I got stomped out. They literally stomped me. Kicked me in my stomach, kicked me in my chest, kicked me in my gut, kicked me everywhere they could get a spot to kick. They kicked me. That's what it felt like. I felt like that for the first 2 days. But other than that, I mean, now I just feel, well, you know, every time you go in the hospital, I don't know what it is about the hospital, it makes you feel weak. I just feel a little weak. I feel tired, but I feel good. Today I had an appointment with the echocardiologist. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And basically, she did a reading on my pacemaker. My son had to hold this thing that's about like, it was a round circle about the year big, over my pacemaker so that they could read the pacemaker, make sure that it's talking to the machine that I have at home. So I didn't know I was gonna have to have a monitor, and I didn't even know I needed a monitor until I think it was Friday. I got a phone call saying that I left my monitor, and I was like, no one told me I had a monitor. No one told me that I needed one. When I asked them, hey, are you guys going to be monitoring like when I first had the first heart failure? Because I had to have a machine, I had to have a scale, and the scale had to talk to the machine. So every time I had to weigh myself every morning. I had to weigh myself every night. I had to take my blood pressure every morning. And then right before I went to bed, because they were trying to stabilize my blood pressure while I was at home. It was a lot of work, and it was aggravating because they was calling me like 5 or 6 times a day. Every time something happened, oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. But so far, I've only had one phone call. Just one. And the machine is working fine. We finally figured out, oh, I keep looking at it, I'm sorry. It's over there. I haven't figured out why you're doing video if you could turn the camera around. I haven't figured out how to do that, so it is what it is, y'all. And I don't think I'm gonna try to learn. I'm sorry. Between chemo brain and menopause fog, that's doing too much. But I'm good. Things are going well. Everything's working the way it's supposed to work. And that's it. I just wanted to give y'all an update. Today is day after Christmas. My youngest is home from Phoenix. He goes to medical school. Well, is that medical school? No, he's going to be a nurse. He's doing nursing school out there. He was going to med school, but he changed his mind. But he's here visiting. Things are, family's doing what, family does. And this hair is from Temu. I think I need to sleep on it to get it to act like how I want it to act. It's very thin. It's extremely light. And the cap the cap don't feel like it fitting on my head. And I know I ain't got a big head. But I feel like I got a whole bunch of space up here. But yet, it keeps wanting to slide back. I don't know what that's about, but I needed to stop doing that. That's why I have on those extra hairband, because I knew I was gonna have to lay down today, and I didn't feel like laying down and my wig falling off. Mm-mm. No, none of that. I'm still a little embarrassed about that. Well, now my little spot is about this long, and it goes from here to here, where it's just bald. Well, I mean, hair is there, but the hair is like sandy brown, so it looks like I don't got no hair. It just looks like it's bald. And my new hair, my regrowth hair, we'll say it like that, is coming in a sandy brown versus my natural hair color, which is brownish black. So, y'all, I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how that's gonna work. And my gray hairs, it's just like, I don't know what they're doing. But I feel good. Life is good. Things are looking up. I will talk to y'all soon. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Come be my friend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need all the friends I could get. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks.